Hey everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. For today's video, we're gonna talk about guild versus guild. What do I think of it now that it's actually live? So, this is actually my fourth time, actually. I think not even third, fourth, I think, time trying to record a video talking about guild versus guild, because I feel like every time I have an opinion about something, I realize something different. Or like my first video, I was trying to talk a little bit about everything, and it turned into a mostly negative conversation about guild versus guild. And I was like, no, but there's a lot of positive things to talk about too. So let me redo that. So I started to redo my video this morning for talking about the updates, but really it just started with guild versus guild, which turned into a very negative thing. So I kind of restarted just talking about guild versus guild, which there was some confusion here. And now that I see this reserve defender pop up, it changes some things. So I'm gonna rediscuss, which is funny. I just wanted to share with you guys the plight of a content creator. Sometimes we record stuff, it goes live, and we realize we're wrong. Sometimes we record stuff, and then we realize we're wrong before it goes live, so we can fix it. And then we record again because we realize there's something else that we didn't catch, or something else we want to talk about. And oh my goodness, I hope this is the final video that I have to make for guild versus guild, at least for the initial impressions. I'm sure I'll make another one once we've had it, because this is beta, right? So this is very subject to change. Now, this morning, Otto was like, oh, hey, there's like not many people left. You should get your attacks in. So I did all three, and then I came to record and I was like, there's only 2 left. There was only 2 left, and there were 9 people that had not even hit yet in my guild. There were 9 people, and I was like, wait, if there's nothing to attack, people are screwed. If there's nothing to attack, people are screwed. That means they can't do an attack to have a chance to get rewards, right? Because you're like, all right, players must spend 1 offensive battle to attack defenders. And then in order to get if the guild wins, and whoever issued an attack will get a reward. This is very good, because if someone like puts in a defense but then doesn't contribute to the overall wins of battle points, they don't get the reward. You have to do at least 1 battle to get the reward. But yeah, I was like, wait, it's not fair. There's only 2 people left. How can people actually get points? But just for the sake of the fact that we destroyed this team, we won everything, there is a reserve defender that pops up. So this just allows people to get a hit in if the whole cluster has already destroyed the other team and you're like, I haven't even gone yet. Wait, what about me? You can at least go in and get that 1 ticket. Now, what do we lose, though? What do we lose? Let me move myself over so you guys can see my other details here. So, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what my rewards were. When I did a battle, did I just get 20? Did we just get like 20 diamonds, 50 diamonds? Was that it? Or was there more to the rewards? I don't remember. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys noticed. After you used a ticket and did a battle and won, was it just a little baby diamond reward, or was there more? I didn't notice. So the only negative, I guess, is that people are missing out on 3 attacks within a round. If everyone can't do 3, because like they just have this 1 up just to make sure you get a hit in. So that's interesting. Which I didn't see. This is so the funny part was, when I recorded my last video, like I said, I had 2 people that were open. So I was like, what about everyone else? They're screwed. They can't even participate. And then of course, after I was literally about to go edit my videos, someone in my chat added me and was like, but a reserve defender pops up. A reserve defender popped up. So in the end, I mean, I don't know. I guess people will just miss out on the rewards from doing 3 versus just 1. And I guess it's not a big deal. but I'm really happy to see this because I literally made a rant video about how terrible this is, that some people get screwed because they have a day job and wait till the evening to do their attacks, or they live in a different time zone and they're like, wait, everyone's already done it, what about me? But they have a failsafe for this, so I'm actually extremely relieved to see this. Very good job on having a way to make sure people aren't completely screwed out of points. Now, is this perfect? I don't know. I don't think so. It's still, people might care about the fact that they can't hit 3 times. They might really want to hit that 3 times. But at least this ensures that people are being active. Now, I do have to say this can be an issue overall, though, in the sense of the tryhards versus the lazy people in the clan. There's always going to be people that hang back, or like the same people, because they have a different time zone, every single time they just don't even get a chance to fight a real person. So they're stuck with a defender every time, a reserve. They might want to really, sometimes the people that care the most might be screwed just because they're the last ones to go and they don't even get to genuinely compete because the clan has already gone crazy attacking the whole other clan. So that still isn't ideal. I don't like, I'm glad they had this failsafe to make sure that nobody misses out on rewards, but it takes away from the whole point of the guild versus guild competition. It encourages some people to hang back and be lazy if they think, I mean, I guess you could also say this is a failsafe for the lowest level members in a guild. If you're going up against a really hard guild and you're like, guys, I cannot beat any of these people. Maybe you're the one that purposefully holds back and just takes the reserve that round. So that could be okay for the sake of a mixed guild where everyone's not really on the same level. So that's a little bit of something to think about. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this reserve defender situation. I feel like it's a little bit of a mix of good and bad, right? It can encourage people to be lazy, or people that have different time zones or don't do their stuff till after work, which is completely logical because some people have normal 9-to-5 day jobs or different, whatever. They might not even get to play, and they might want to play. Maybe there has to be some sort of situation where some people, you know, you'd purposefully take like, okay, I'm busy this weekend. I don't have time to do this. You guys go ahead. I'm going to wait and grab that reserve when it pops up. Like, okay, this weekend, in one day, in 9 hours from now, I'm going to be on vacation for a week, extended weekend vacation. So I will probably just not hit, let other people hit, and I'll take the reserve this time. Instead of being one of the people that actually attacked everything, I'll take the reserve. I'll let others have some fun. But that's what I guess we could talk about too. So the fun, it's 3v3 arena, it's galactic arena, it's summit arena, sort of, but because you get to choose, but you can manual. I don't like this. So I still think that this is a really bad system for guild versus guild. I think at the end of the day, I'm happy that they have a little thing like that to ensure everyone can participate and at least get the rewards. But I don't like the overall system still. I don't like it because it's just a weird version of another arena where that's not fairly matched. You still have someone on defense that's not playing live versus someone on offense that can manual the whole battle and ensure a victory. If you have a well-built team and you pair your people up correctly against a very hard team, you still should be able to win if you can make the correct decisions in the battle. If you can make Daniel's AoE smash and stun everyone properly, that helps. If you can choose with Leo or Nord where to direct them to help pull people away so they're protecting your other people, that helps. If you can make sure your assassins pop into the right spots and attack the right people, that helps. Like, versus probably a loss if you use assassins often on full auto, like in Summit Arena, it was a struggle. I lost a lot because it was super RNG. They kind of just do their own thing. They don't hit the people you want them to hit. They don't take out the right people at all. And it's more fair, right? Because both people are on full auto. Both people have no control. So I think if there's a situation like this, it needs to be live arena. It needs to be live PvP. And I saw someone say this game can't do that. Yes, it can. Any game could do that. They just need to make the damn mode. Ever Legion has live PvP. That's not with your account, but it's playing with other characters and making the best lineups and choices for buffs, and it's really creative and it's amazingly fun. And that's just a basic ass idle RPG that's a lot like AFK Arena. That game has live PvP in it. So I know Eternal Evolution can do that too. That would be more logical for Guild versus Guild if it was live, but definitely not 3 times a week. That's way too much. But I don't like the defense thing. I just don't think it's a real fight, you know? How fair is it if you can manual but the opponent can't? Like, if we're gonna have Guild versus Guild, I like the idea of Guild versus Guild overall, because it's interactive and fun and creative, and I like a clan versus clan, a guild versus guild, a guild whatever, a guild wars. But I don't think this is the best option. There's so many other things we could do. We could have some sort of thing like Bloodline, where you have a map that you have to take over things, and like those you have to take over towers or take over spots on a map or something. That's more creative and fun. At least you can have some strategy behind it. That's one thing I think is kind of weird. I think they do things a little bit backward with the guild stuff. Okay, we have a daily challenge that you don't have to talk to anybody about, but this you have to kind of strategize about. The guild hunt, like who does what bosses, takes some planning, right? And this takes some interaction with your guild, or else you're just screwing your whole guild if people are just randomly attacking that don't actually do the best damage for those things. If there's no plan, you're screwing yourself over if you don't plan for guild time. Out of maximizing your keys to down all of the bosses. We've been downing everything. We've been downing Turbine 15. But we couldn't do that if we didn't plan that, because people would just be hitting whenever... when it first started, I was just hitting whatever was up when I opened the game. That's not a good plan. But I think this should be the opposite. Shouldn't Guild versus Guild be the interactive thing in the game? Shouldn't this be the thing where we have to plan and have some strategy and have some fun and co-op and get our minds working? But this isn't. This is just go in, attack someone as if it's an arena battle and you're good. So I don't know. And if, as is, I guess it's okay. Time consumption to be every other day, have a new one pop. I guess that's fine. It's not that bad at the end of the day, because it's 2 days of this one battle. It's not like it's every day there's a new battle, I think, right? 2 days for this one battle. Celestials versus the Fallen Angels, which is pretty ironic enough as it is. I think so. I guess it's not bad time-wise, so I feel okay about that. It doesn't take that long to go in and do one battle. And that's really all you have to do, right? We only have to do one battle. So maybe if you're one of those like me that hate the idea of how much time this could add to the game, you just do your one battle and then come back later and use the rest of your tickets if there's still stuff up, you know? But maybe purposefully, if you're on the end of me of being like, ugh, I don't like it. I hate galactic or like arena type setups. Let the other people have some fun. Hang back sometimes. Sometimes you be the one going in first. Sometimes you hang back and take the reserve defender. Maybe that's the reality. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pleasantly, again, I'll just sum this up. I think I'm pleasantly surprised to see the reserve defender, to ensure that everyone can actually at least get the rewards from ranking, right? We don't have any... we can't see our rewards anywhere. There's no way to see the rewards. No. No way to see the rewards yet. Man. Show us the rewards. Each defense. I could have sworn we did see the rewards somewhere. But maybe that was before the battle actually started? I don't remember now. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway... I'm happy for that, but overall, I just think something that's a guild versus guild could be better than just Galactic or Summit Arena. And if it's going to be that way, it should be fully auto for both sides, or full or live manual prefer both sides, but not in between. I don't like that. So that's just my honest opinion. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.